The tugboat, for its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And the Star Tugs are the power behind the docks and waterways that make up the big city port. This is TUGS. It was the year of the big heat wave. Old sailors like me'll never forget it. Many incoming ships had sickness aboard and flew the yellow flag to show they needed medical examination for possible infectious disease. Burke and Blair, the evil-minded scrap dealers, were always on the lookout for old ships they could buy up cheap. They'd already made me an offer for old OJ.
That's made us late, Sunshine.
It's not our fault, though, is it? I mean, all those...
6:30's briefing time.
Sorry, Captain. We've been at the water docks.
You know the scrapyard dealers are looking for useless tugs, don't you? Now, next time you're late, I'll ask them what they'll offer for a couple of switches, understand?
Yes, Captain, but...
10 cents. OJ's engine's playing up. He's at the fire station picking up your barge.
Huh?
Now, if he's all right, join the others waiting for schooners and trampers getting clearance from quarantine.
Understand, Captain.
One for you, Sunshine. Bring in the tramper, Nantucket.
Old dirt bucket.
No wisecracks, just get moving.
He wouldn't really sell us for scrap, would he?
Not unless we're late every day. No, not anymore.
OJ was now the only paddle-driven tug left in big city port. He'd given many years of good service, but time was catching up on him.
My engine feels bad. Come on, Firebart, let's hope I can get you to the ferry pier.
Burke and Blair listened to his spluttering engine with... OJ saw the motorboat speeding towards him, but didn't realize that it was out of control and going fast.
Lend your time, boy, or I'll be out of your way.
The motorboat suddenly veered towards them. OJ reversed his engines just in time to avoid it crashing into him.
You fool! You're exceeding the speed limit!
His engine didn't respond as he wanted it to, and he started to spin to starboard. His barge swung out and hit the ferry. Whoa. No! The ferry boat started to list, water rushing into a gaping hole.
My engine's jammed! 10 cents!
She's lying fairly level on a sandy bed.
All yours, Mighty Mo.
Nothing ever seemed to happen in Big Station for quarantine work. But it seemed no ships were being cleared at present.
Needn't have rushed. We're still waiting.
We left as soon as the ferry was refloated.
I had a bit of an accident.
So we saw.
It wasn't my fault, it was that mad speedboat.
So you say.
Oh, good, here comes the Coast Guard.
If you're waiting for clearance on the schooners, forget it. They're quarantined.
Oh, no.
What? Suspected microbonic plague aboard. Sorry, fellas.
Well, I think I'll go take a look-see anyway.
As Nantucket wasn't flying a flag, Soren pulled alongside. Meanwhile, the two Star Switchers towed the old paddle tug back to the Star Pier, both a little sad because they knew what this could mean for OJ.
Broken down again?
He put on max speed, Captain, to save me from quarantine.
My engine's only good for scrap, Captain. We all know that.
You're right there. And I'm afraid, OJ, for you it means... What's that about quarantine, 10 cents?
Well, if it hadn't been for OJ, I could have been in quarantine now, out of action for 40 days.
Aye, he saved 10 cents, Captain, it's true.
Don't go on about that.
Yes, don't. You'll have me in tears.
But honestly, Captain, You've got to believe us. We're only reporting the facts.
Very commendable, but it's one side of the facts, isn't it?
Ahoy, Captain Star, sir. Can we again offer our services?
We happen to see the subject of our previous visit being towed in.
Old OJ. In a worse state than ever, wouldn't you say, Mr. Blair?
Finished, you could say. For a quick sale, let's say 150.
That's not for OJ. Cam, you can't sell him.
I'm not going to. He's not for sale. Now go.
Oh, well, if that's your attitude, you fork out for engine and refit.
See if we care.
10 cents. Tow OJ to Lucky's yard. New engine, complete refit.
Yes, sir, Captain Star, sir. Yeah, right, at once, sir.
Hey, Nantucket, I left you with your quarantine flags up. Where are they, eh? Huh? You're breaking the law. You're under arrest. Get those flags up again and fast.
What's this? I didn't know he was quarantined, officer. No flags are flying at all, as you just saw.
Well, that's your bad luck, Zoran. Whether you knew or not makes no difference. You're infected.
But I'm innocent. I'm completely innocent.
Get quarantine flags up right now, Zoran.
You're a real villain, Dirt Bucket, know that?
I wanted to get into port, didn't I?
Yeah, and now I might get microbonic plague.
Mr. Burke, I think there might be some spots on Zoran.
I think you're right, Mr. Blair. We'll come back and check for rust later.
Zoran, he saw out his full term.